The OF-40 MTCA is the top tier premium tank available in the Italian tech tree, with the MTCA engine upgrade giving you an additional 3 horsepower per tonne of engine power. Playing this tank will feel like a DLC vehicle for Mario Kart. Alright lads, today I'm going to be talking about the performance, weapons and playstyle of the OF-40 MTCA. Starting as always with the basics, the OF-40 is a rank 6 battle rating 9.0 medium tank located in the Italian tech tree. Being a rank 6 premium, it will be efficient at researching all the vehicles between the ranks of 1 and 7, allowing you to grind out every vehicle in the Italian tech tree. To unlock this tank, you will have to purchase it in a pack on the garage store for a price of €60. In the pack, you get the tank, 2,000 golden eagles and 15 days of premium time. After purchasing this tank from the store, you'll need to add it to your lineup for the cost of 10,000 silver lions. You can then additionally purchase the expert and ace qualifications for this tank, costing 790,000 silver lions and 2,000 golden eagles respectively. Being a premium, the OF-40 enjoys a very low repair cost of 3,680 silver lions, allowing you to take risk in this tank without paying the price in the hangar. Going on to the rewards, the OF has a base RP modifier of 2.14, which gives you an RP modifier of 428% with a free-to-play account and 642% with a premium account. As well as a decent RP modifier, you have a fairly good base silver line modifier of 1.4. This translates to a 280% silver line modifier with a free-to-play account and 420% with a premium account. So is it worth buying this tank? Will it bring back the childhood joy of zipping around Rainbow Road? Or will it be the feeling of sadness? Like me when I see I'm loading into fucking Sweden. Alright, so starting with engine and performance, you can see that this tank is powered by a 1000 horsepower engine. Combined with the vehicle's weight of 43 tonnes, it gives the tank a power to weight ratio of 23.25 horsepower per tonne. This is incredibly good for a battle rating 9.0 main battle tank. Taking a look at the transmission, we can see that the tank has a top speed of 70 km per hour, and in reverse, an incredibly good 25.3 km per hour. The high forward and reverse speeds, as well as the incredibly good power to weight ratio, make this tank incredibly mobile and manoeuvrable. Here you can see that the OF-40 is capable of neutral steering like most other NATO main battle tanks. The acceleration of the OF-40 is also pretty good. You can see here on rough terrain we have a top speed of roughly 45 km per hour. Overall, the OF-40 is very manoeuvrable. Its high top speed as well as great power to weight ratio makes it incredibly nippy around the battlefields. Okay, so moving on to armour performance, we'll be testing the armour protection of this vehicle using the DM23 round at a range of 300 metres. Starting as always with the lower frontal plate, you see that it has around 80mm protection, and as we move up to the upper frontal plate, that rises to around 140mm of protection. Moving up to the turret, we can see that the cheeks offer around 190mm of protection, whereas the mantle offers only around 170mm of protection. As you'd expect, the sides of this tank are very weak, with the whole sides only giving around 35mm worth of protection. And as we move up to the turret side, the front of the turret offers only around 90mm and the rear of the turret only around 60mm. And finally the rear of the turret gives you 37mm and the rear of the hull around 25mm. It's worth noting that the turret sides do have spaced armour. This will protect you from small caliber APDS rounds fired from 30mm autocannons, as well as high caliber APC-BC rounds, as fired by the late tier Soviet heavy tanks. But overall the armour of this tank is very weak. As you can see, you have a main ammo supply right next to the driver, the same weak spot as found on the Leopard A1A1. 3 of your crew members are also spaced in a line, making you an easy one-shot kill to anyone with an APFSDS round. Because of the poor armour protection, as well as the poor internal survivability of this tank, you cannot use it to brawl, and you will have to take full extent of the shoot and scoot tactics. Okay, so moving on to the armament of this tank, and you can see that its primary weapon is the 105mm Ottomalara cannon. It has a base reload rate of 7.7 seconds, which can be brought down with crew skills, which we'll look at shortly. The weapon handling is pretty good, as it is fully stabilised and has a standard 20 degrees of gun elevation, as well as 9 degrees of gun depression. You can carry 61 rounds in total for this tank, although I wouldn't recommend carrying any more than 19. Carrying more than 19 rounds means ammunition is stored next to the driver, giving you an additional frontal weak spot. If we move to weapon reloading under the tank loader, we can see that we have a base reload rate of 7.7 seconds, which can be brought down to 6.7 seconds with the ace qualification. If we go to the targeting skill under the gunner section, we can see that this tank has a base turret rotation speed of 34 degrees per second, which increases to 40 degrees per second with the ace qualification. This gives you one of the fastest turret rotation speeds at battle rating 9.0, putting you up there with the XM1 and AMX-30 Super. I'd also like to point out that this tank does get a laser rangefinder, but does not get access to the thermal optics. This may be a huge put off for some people, as some of the other battle rated 9.0 premiums do get thermals, whereas this tank does not. Moving on to the ammunition, we can see that we get 5 rounds for this tank. The stock shell is an APDS round which has 303mm of penetration, with a muzzle velocity of 1478 meters per second. The second round is a Hess shell with 127mm of penetration and a very low muzzle velocity of 732 meters per second. You also get a Trusty Heater Fest shell with 400mm of penetration and a fairly decent muzzle velocity of 1173 meters per second. You also get a fairly decent smoke shell with a 20 meter radius of smoke screen and a hold time of 25 seconds. However, your most used round will probably be the DM23 APDS round. This has a muzzle velocity of 1455 meters per second and is capable of penetrating 337mm at 90-degree target. While the DM23 round doesn't have the highest flat penetration statistics, it does have very good angled penetration characteristics, making it very effective at battle rating 9.0. The OF-40 also has a coaxially mounted rifle caliber machine gun, as well as a pintle mounted 50 caliber machine gun. Overall, the armament of the OF-40 is fairly unremarkable. It is a good gun, but there's nothing fancy like the Leopard L44 or the AMX-30 Super, with their high penetration darts. The laser rangefinder is nice, but the lack of thermal optics is a bit of a thorn in the ballsack, as it really limits your ability to spot targets, both in RB and sim battles. Now that we've covered the stats and features of this tank, we'll now go into some gameplay. Alright, so welcome to some gameplay. I thought I'd actually started the recording, but I hadn't, so that shows you what type of YouTuber I am. We're currently engaging a T55 AM. We're not really having too much luck. This is a sim match, as I said, so it's a little bit more campy than a realistic battle, but kind of just trying to hit him here. We're not really doing much, because like you can see, I'm just hitting his cupola and stuff, but the gun is accurate. Trying to pixel peek him here, really. It's not really going too well. Well, I can't really see anything else to shoot at, so we may as well just shoot at him. I think it is a T55 AM. Always fired that missile does. Bloody hell. Well, I did say this tank's got a decent reverse speed. I think. Is that T64? T64A? Is that the... No, we got him. Quite a lucky shot through his, just below his composite armour, but pretty nice shot nonetheless. Can't really see anyone else though. Alright, so I've just been driving around for a while. Not much has been happening, so I'm probably going to have to trim this video down a little bit. It is a testament to the mobility of this tank. We've got across the map pretty quickly. Can we see anything? Oh, that's a friendly warrior. But yeah, there's not much happening in this game. It's quite a wide open map. It's this is dodgy. I'm probably gonna get blown to pieces by that T55. Oh, I'm trying to get this kill quick. Oh, it's coming. Is he not seeing me? Bloody hell. Blind bugger. Well. Oh, I think our warrior just got shot. Someone in B? Yeah, there probably is. Well, I can't really see much anyway at the minute. Oh, bloody hell. Right, I can't see where we're getting shot from, so we're just going to retreat a little bit. No point sitting in the open. Like I said, this tank, it's got very good mobility, so we may as well use it, try and get away from threats. It's like what the Leopard one should have been, really. Alright, so a few more minutes have gone by. Can't really find him. Just keeping out. Oh, there's someone coming out in the open. That's a pretty stupid move by him. Oh, nice little one shot. I think we hit his ammo right there. Just a thing of the driver, but can't see anything. Alright, I'm a little bit bored, so I've just gone on Cat B. Wait. Please, he's... Oh, is that our friend there? Oh, we'll wait for him, I don't want to be a dick. It is Operation Summer after all, everyone's trying to get those caps. Come on, Mr. Frenchie. Oh, shit. Well, at least he's not dead. I don't know what it is though. It looks... I might try and get it quick shot. Oof, rip. Well, I did say that the DM23 was good against angled armour. Alright, that was a nice little kill on that T64A, but we're going to just push out now. The game's almost done, so we may as well make a move. It is very, very risky though, this. Literally just driving out into the middle of an open field. We're probably going to get shot. But I can't see anything at the minute. It's very, very quiet. Oh, someone's shooting. Oh, well. I did say I was going to get shot, but we got 5 kills at life. The game's almost over, so I don't know if there'll be anything else worth showing. I'm going to take out our tank again. You get several spawns in our sim battles now. Okay, let's go. Can't really make it to 8 at this amount of time, so... Let's have a quick look. I'm not going to see anything really. Oh, that cheeky little bastard. Are you trying to get my cap? Oh, we'll get him. Sorry for not speaking when I'm shooting, by the way. I concentrate too much. And get his ammo carousel. Oh, I got his turret. Come on, give me that ammo carousel. Oh, we got him. Did we get him before the game ended? Yeah. Well, that's game anyway, boys. Pretty decent. 6 kills. Not bad. To conclude, the OF-40 MTCA is a pretty decent tank. However, it is nothing too special. It is essentially just a tech tree OF-40 Mark II on performance enhancing drugs. The only difference between the two is the MTCA's greater mobility, something I wouldn't really say is worth the €60 price tag. When compared to the Leopard L44, in many ways the benchmark when it comes to value for money in terms of premiums in War Thunder. The MTCA is faster and more mobile, but doesn't get an increase in firepower or the addition of thermal imaging, something that just makes the MTCA feel a little bit underwhelming in comparison. So if you can really only afford one premium tank, I wouldn't recommend the OF-40 over a vehicle such as a Leopard L44. That being said, if you do want a tank to grind out the Italian tech tree, the performance of the MTCA isn't too bad. It does everything pretty well, it just lacks the quality of life improvements found on other premiums. So if you have the money to spend, go for it. It is a decent tank, you'll just be getting less bang for your buck. As always lads, I hope you found this video helpful, and thank you very much for watching.